Right here in the front room. Yes. Science fairs. Do you remember science fairs?
I do.
God, did I hate science fairs. I hated science fairs. I was the type of guy, now, and this was in grade school, because I don't think we did science fairs in high school. I don't recall.
No, it was grade school.
So grade school would always have a science fair every year. And I always was a lot of talk, a little less do. You know, I would talk about, I'll get around to it. Night before, I'm scrambling to put the volcano from plaster of Paris. It's not even dry.
Yeah.
You get the screen, you got the news. I don't understand all that. Plaster of Paris. Why do they call it plaster of Paris when there's newspaper and plaster and all that stuff, and it's getting all over the place.
Some guy in Paris came up with it.
Then you got to put some sort of like chemicals in there to make it foam up and blow up. I tried that once and I failed. I think I got an F on it. Do you ever do the science fair?
Oh yeah. One year I actually did something where I grew plants under a grow light in my parents' basement, and God. I did really well with that one. Honestly,
that took a lot of time.
Yeah, Mom and Dad helped a lot on that one. But there was one where we actually won the science fair and went on to regionals. And if my friend Patty Hanazuski is listening, she was my partner, and we extracted caffeine from coffee to show the effects of caffeine.
Bird face.
And we had to do it
to show the effects
of caffeine. How much we did a chemical experiment and extracted caffeine out of coffee. The problem was the second time we did it for the regionals, we had to do it at Bishop Knoll at the lab there, and Mr. Peichel, may he rest in peace, who did become my chemistry teacher, I broke the beaker in the middle of the experiment, and there was coffee.
Oh, that's kind of cool. See, I like that kind of stuff. I'm looking for stories. She always comes across
with real stories.
Yeah, with a real goody too. I got the best thing.
I didn't win the science fair.
I'm looking for like my kind of stories, like my volcano that crumbled and it blew up before
I broke a beaker.
You're extracting. I'm in third grade. I don't even know what extracting is. I'm gonna have to go to
the eighth grade.
8th grade. Oh, I stopped. They kept those science fairs going. I'm out. At 6th grade, I stopped. I said, "That's it. I'll take an F. I got things to do. Give me my chocolate milk."
You know what?
What?
Never got an F.
Oh my God! You haven't lived until you had an F.
Never had an F. Never. And you know what else? Never had a detention.
I don't know how we met. Well, they say
in some ways we are so flippin' different.
My science fair, it was about 3 a.m. I'm
surprised you didn't grow marijuana or something.
It's grade school.
Well,
3 a.m. I'm downstairs ripping down all the shelves looking for the erector set. There it is. The erector set. My brother's erector set from the 50s.
And what was that for a science fair?
I pulled it down. I said, I'll build a bridge that lifts. And I built a bridge that lifts up. It had a motor, the erector set.
What does that have to do with science?
It's a bridge. You build it. Things go under it. Things go over it.
Burt face.
No, it was brilliant.
Construction has nothing to do with science.
I got a D+ on that.
Oh my God.
I brought.
He's so proud of that. There's another bit I've seen where a kid for his science project compared the weight of having to do a science project with the amount of stress it causes on the family. Because everyone's involved in helping get the damn thing done.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Now, that's a good one. See, I never had help. It was, my parents were done.
And you obviously needed some.
My parents were done with kids by the time I came. They're like, look, we raised 2 and they're 8 and 12 years older.
This one's on his own.
I think the next year, that may have been 3rd grade. In 4th grade, after I went to summer school all 3rd grade to get back into 4th grade, which I did. The next year, I got the old erector set out again, made a conveyor belt. I said, this is the wave of the future. That's what I called it, the wave of the future. The best thing I loved about grade school science fairs was buying the poster board.
Oh, yeah.
And the magic markers. I loved magic markers, especially big fat ones. Now this one's a permanent marker. This one's pretty good. It's a Sharpie, but it's a fatty. I actually think it does calligraphy too. It has maybe no, this one not really, just a fat one. But This is the old school smell. Smell that.
No.
Just smell. Go ahead. Oh, God. I would be working on my science fair. I'd be like,
oh, my God, I'm getting hot.
and my dad would be like, Rick, what are you doing in there, damn it? I'm working on my science fair. I need some glue.
Yeah, that's exactly what did you get on that one?
Well, I made the conveyor belt. Now, this was no bullshit. This was a real running conveyor belt. It was about 3-4 feet long, and you could put stuff on it.
Yeah.
And it went from here to there. And I said, this is the wave of the future. Companies are going to be using this.
Yes.
Continually. Even though they're using them now, I'm just showing you how they're using them and how they're going to use them in the future.
And what'd you get on that?
I had a D+ on it. You've been in the friendship. It's been great. Hang on. My lovely wife, Marlo. My own person, Yoko.
Noko.
We'll see you next time.
Bye, everybody.